All right, artists, this is another tutorial, this time for doing what is called the double clove hitch, otherwise known as the zipper. We're actually continuing this just from the last one. So if you are still working on, if you finished up your clove hitch, if you're doing this as you're showing off that you know how to do all of them, you can just use the same strings as you were using before, or you can get fresh ones. But you will need 3 colors again. And this time, we're going to have 2 of them free and 1 of them tied down. So we're going to leave that yellow one right there, and we're going to be working with the red and the orange. And you want to start with 1 on each side. So 1 on the left, 1 on the right. You're going to choose 1 color to start with. And what you're going to do is do a single clove hitch with that color, meaning you're going to go over the center string, just the yellow, leave that orange alone, underneath, through the loop. Remember, through the loop is the important one. And you're going to pull that up. Then you'll go to your next color, over the middle, under, and through, and pull that one nice and snug. Then we'll go back to the red, over, under, and through. And you're going to keep doing that, switching from one side to the other. Now, like the original clove hitch, the string's going to want to start going up over the middle, which means they're going to end up running into each other. So what you have to do every now and then is just go in and kind of push them down a little bit, push the edges down. And what you should start to see as you continue is this looks like, it does look like a zipper, as if you were zipping up a jacket. Let's get a little closer so you can see it a little better. Ta-da! So you'll see 1 color on one side, 1 color on the other. We'll do a few more with this. 1 on that side, 1 on this side. And I believe that looks like about 4 of each. You can kind of count them on there. We're going to go ahead and switch colors now that we've got a little bit of this one. So when you switch colors, you'll free that yellow and you'll take one of the colors to tape down. So I've got the yellow and I've got the orange. I'm actually going to even switch what side they are on. I want the orange to be on the opposite side as it was before. Now your string might be starting to get kind of small, but I want you to make sure that you can show that you have done just a couple of these. Roughly about 4 with each color. And then 1 of each combination. So it's the same kind of knot. You're still doing the over, under, through, only this time you're dealing with 2 different colors. If it's not quite looking correct, it might be because you're not pushing them down enough, so they're kind of cramming up together. Or it could be that you're trying to do them from the same side. So just make sure you've got 1 on each side. Our string is getting very small, but that's okay. We got that. Let's put the orange down this time. And with just a little bit of space that I have left, tiny bits of yarn left. But that's okay, because this is just our practice. Over, under, and through. Over, under, and through. And again, once you get the hang of it, you'll start being able to do it faster and faster. And it will definitely help if you have a little more string than the tiny little pieces I'm using. But we're trying to save as much yarn as possible. So even if you're having fun with this, remember we do have a final that we're going to be doing these knots with, so don't use up too much of your yarn. Ooh, that might be the last one we get there, but you get a nice idea of the zipper on each of them. So again, take a nice close-up picture so you can see the zipper happening, turn that in, and that's how you do the double clove hitch or the zipper.